In this video, I'm going to talk about rocker axles. What is a rocker axle? This is a rocker axle. So an axle is essentially the piece of metal that goes through your wheel. A rocker axle is different shapes on both sides. So if you can see this here, I'm not sure if you can see that far away. This side is higher than the bottom. Now, where did I get this idea from? I got the idea from my slalom skates here. So I'm going to undo this one here. I'm going to take all this and undo. So you undo it. All you would do, you undo, and then you would turn it around, and then you put it back in the other way. And that moves the wheel up and down. And when I skated on these, it gave me a regular rocker, but I always wished that they had a rocker axle in the center so I could move those down to create a bigger rocker. So that is what I did with ours. Now here I have this set to down, and so if this was done up, I'm going to keep it undone just so it's faster. You unscrew one side, and here the arrow is pointing down. You press it out, and then you turn it round, and then you push it back in the other side. And what you'll find sometimes, you just have to wiggle it a little bit, and then it goes in dead easy, and then that screws up. So by doing that, you can move all the wheels up and down. There is a handy little guide that you will see which shows you the different rockers. Now I'm going to show you with these here. So on this setup, we have the outside down and we've got the inside up, and that gives us a flat setup, perfectly flat. So this is very good for beginners, or if you just want to see what it feels like to not have a rocker, then you could try that setup. Then the next setup here, we've got all of them pointing down. So all of them pointing down or all of them pointing up will give you a regular rocker. And this is not done through the frame, because if I put the frame here, the frame is totally flat. I've done this by having the wheels positioned in a very specific way to give you a rocker, instead of having the frame curved and just having the wheels in the same place, because that's essentially just using a blade to do it. I did it in a different way. That's my secret. So this gives you a regular rocker. So you see here, this is just a regular rocker like that. And then we have the final, the big daddy. So this has the outside up and then the center down. This is what I wish I could do on my slalom skate. And this will give you a really big rocker. You see here, I can get my fingers underneath here. This, it's a lot of fun. It gives you a lot of maneuverability. And then what you can do from this, you could actually have a regular rocker at the back. So you could have this one down and then this one up. So that gives you a little bit of something different. My personal favorite is to have all these three here down and then this one up, and that gives me more maneuverability on my back turns. And you could do even more different kinds of configurations. The beauty of a blade like this, having 4 rocker axles, is you can customize it to whatever you want. You can try different setups. It's like having an ice blade that you can change between 6.5 and maybe 8.5 rocker, and you can try different things. I think it's the future of customizability and being able to change your setup to suit your needs. Maybe one day you want to skate and you're not really doing figure skating and you want to be skating faster. Well, maybe you want a flat setup, and maybe one day you want to just work on turns and edges and more slalom type skating. Then you want a bigger rocker. And maybe you're just doing regular figure skating, jumps and spins, then maybe you want a regular rocker. It depends what type of skating you're doing. You can customize your wheels and your rocker to suit. Just like ice figure skating, you would have different blades to do figures, well, you can customize it all in one frame. And that is rocker axles. And I'm just going to come a little bit closer, just in case you are able to see from here, if you can kind of see how that looks there. And they do have a one on the outside.